how do you, as a Christian, work in this sort of field? What do you find the biggest challenges and the biggest positives of being a Christian in the accounting field?
So that's a great question, because tax is one of those areas where everyone's a Christian until it comes to their tax return, and it's very there's a verse actually that comes to mind that says when they ask Jesus about who they ask him, should we pay our taxes, and then he gets a coin and he says, whose face is on that coin, and they say Caesar, and he says, okay, so render unto Caesar what's due unto Caesar. Our Christian faith revolves around, as long as the government is not taking away your religious rights, you submit to the government. They are lawmakers that God has appointed through the people. God has appointed them. So you really have to submit to the law. So I try to maintain a high level of integrity, as it is, to the best of my ability, to the best of, what I can discern. I would like to operate with the highest level of integrity. And I think any Christian in any service has to operate like that. I think we have to operate to the highest standard possible. That's number one. And then number two, I just think it's about having the best relationship I can with my clients, and just showing, characteristics of Christianity within everything you do. So like whether it's, a lot of, like, I'll give you an example. There's a lot of accountants out there.
Yeah.
Am I technically more proficient? Maybe I am technically more proficient. It depends who you're asking. There's probably some better accountants. There's probably some worse accountants. But why do people come to me? People come to me because when they call me, I'm with them. We're going through their problem, and I want to give them everything I can and just put them first, which is a characteristic I think that defines Christianity, is putting someone else before yourself. So yeah, I think it's two things. One, just operating to the highest standard, whether it's a legal aspect or whatever you do. And then two, having relationships that reflect Christian values, I think is very important as well. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I couldn't agree with you more in that. I think the thing about Christianity, for some reason, somewhere down the line, I don't know where it was, but somewhere down the line, it became hard to be a Christian. It became a difficult choice to prove to someone, hey, I'm a Christian. Yeah. I think I see it in our generation a lot, is that we're trying to change that, in that we're just trying to make it part of our life. It's trying to be normalized. Somewhere down the line, it was no longer a normal thing. It was no longer normalized, and we lost our way.
I totally agree. I totally agree. And it was like, it was something you had to hide, or that you didn't. Yeah, 100%. But what is Christianity? Christianity is an event that happened. Like it's a series of events. Like the world was created, we needed Christ, Christ died for us, and all our focus as Christians is that specific event. Like, and then it's our role to demonstrate that event, and show characteristics of that event to the world. It's very simple. I think we over complicate Christianity sometimes as well.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Because a Christian is meant to be a follower of Christ. That is the root meaning of the word. Once Christ has changed your life through salvation and his death on the cross, it's your job to emulate what it means to be a follower of him.
100%. Yeah.
It's that simple.
I totally agree.
But we became shy, we became nervous about it, and we thought that it was an offensive thing to be a Christian.
100%.
I was having a conversation with someone today where it's like, I want to see more Christians in business. I want to see more Christians out there. Like, I want to know who they are.
Totally agree.
And I think that's our responsibility. And it's good to see that that's happening in the small business world, where you are, I guess.
100%.